So it's recording now on the camera. This is the first recording I've ever done on this camera. It's pretty nice, I guess. I don't know. I have to figure out settings, and get used to this whole thing. I can just whoa, see the box right there. When I first got my camera, I wanted to practice and master photography. That was 2 years ago. Since then, the usage of my camera has dwindled with the natural flow of work and school. But the itch to create something kept eating at me. The feeling of wanting to create what I desired has continuously grown the more assignments I completed. So, after many hours of research into a variety of photographers, the conclusion I came to was to buy a film camera. So, that's what I did. This is my first time with film. Now, you might be wondering, why film? Technically, it is beneficial to shoot on digital. It saves money, it saves all the time for processing, and on most cameras, it is easier since film is mostly manual. But something about the process for film is what captures me. Everything about film is much more deliberate when it comes to taking a photo. The physicality of clicking the aperture, setting the shutter speed, or setting the ISO. Not even mentioning the process of placing the film itself in the camera. All these intentional steps for just a photo is what gives each shot its weight. Which leads me to the film itself, film stocks. There's a wide variety of film stocks to choose from, and they're practically the biggest factor on how your photos will turn out. With the chemicals and halide crystals being placed on the roll of film, it changes the color whether you want warmer or cooler tones, and even removes the color altogether. Now that both you and I know about the basics of film, I want to explain what film has done for me. Let's go. What's up? We're gonna record myself loading the film, and we're gonna get into it. This is by way Pentax K1000. Being in a rut is possibly one of the worst phases to be in when it comes to being a creative. You spend so much time with figuring out your own style and what about art really drives you. But on that journey, so much of your energy gets sucked into it that you fall deep in the rut. That's ultimately why I bought the camera in the first place. After spending so much effort on creating videos, I lost sight at the beginning of why I wanted to create. Photography was something so simple that allowed me to help share the beauty I saw in the world and in people. Yes, videos like this not only allow me to share my perspective visually, but emotionally with music and scripts that I could write. But after doing so, I put all my attention in filmmaking and not photography. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love making videos. It has challenged me and even allowed me to improve as a creator. It's just, I've been cooped up with topics, music, shots, inspiration, direction, emotion, audience, reason, belief, angles, lenses, filters, words, work, school, plans, life, path, end goal. It all becomes overwhelming. But photography, film photography, all it takes is to pause on something you find beautiful and capture it. And you can't even look at it after taking it. All you can do is just admire your scene a little longer and move on. I think that's really why I got into film photography. It's simple, but it's beautiful, which is what I aim my style to be. So, now what? What do you mean? Well, it's been a couple months since you finished that video, And even longer since you've had that camera. Well, it takes a while to work on it. You know that, right? I want it to be perfect. I know, but I'm just saying you haven't done anything with the camera either. I'm just getting the feeling that you're procrastinating a little bit. I have plans to use it, but it's just, there's a lot of things going on right now. You, of all people, should know that. Trust me, I know. But I also know that there's been plenty of times you could work on your photography, even when the opportunity is there. But you just don't. Well, that's why I got the camera in the first place, so it could be a motivator. And has it motivated you? Have you gone out to take photos as often as you'd like? Look, I'm not trying to be against you. We're a team, but I just feel like you're using the idea of being in a rut or perfection as an excuse to not keep moving forward. No, yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know. I guess I thought it could be easier. You know? Thinking that everything has to be perfect, and so I don't know, I guess that idea just held me back. It put me in the rut. It's not the end of the world, though. Even if it has taken a while to finish, at least it'll be done. Sometimes finish could be better than perfect. Yeah, you're right. Just gotta get out of my own head. You'd think I'd practice what I preach by now. Yeah, well, that's why you have me. You. That's why I have you. Yeah. That's why I have you. This is gonna be part of the video, isn't it? Yeah, I'm thinking this is how I'm gonna end the video. Nice. Well, good luck. And, if you need me, I'll talk to you. See ya. See ya.